a Jae-Yun wave. Every set is going to be Jae-Yun. That wasn't the case in the Last Chance qualifier. That wasn't even really the case totally in the Mammoth Cup when he was like at the height of his popularity. And it's continuing to kind of fall off as we move on. Now, this is only twos. We haven't seen what people are playing in ones yet. But no, I definitely agree with you. It isn't as big of a choice in North America as it is in some of the other regions. I think that's just North American players wanting to play their comfort picks, not wanting to like dedicate all of this time into learning not only a new weapon, but also a new character.
That's fair. Now, here on the other side, though, I do see that my man Pierre is playing Rayman. Now, Rayman, I feel like I personally like this character a lot. I'm not really good with Gauntlets, so I don't use him quite a bit, but I feel like every time I see a Rayman on screen when it comes to these tournaments, they always go crazy. They always go crazy.
Yeah, Rayman definitely, I think, is underrated as a character. You have, like, one of those, oh, jeez, Hardymj taking a KO off the top.
Wow.
But Rayman has that axe down signature, which is what one of those that I like to call a game-changing signature, because you can hit that on someone who's in orange. You can just hit it out of the blue and just all of a sudden change the game in that moment. Same thing with like a Bodvar sword down signature, like Lil Cap was doing, picking up those orange KOs.
Yeah. I mean, both those down signatures are really nice too. You know, you got the bullets thrown with the gauntlets as well. So speaking of, there it is, trying to throw a little something at him, but doesn't get it over the edge like they needed to. Either way.
Oh! Oh, and he taunts after it. He deserves that taunt too.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was pretty. I mean, like, one thing I definitely, that's like my least favorite thing in the game, for the sole fact that I feel like it should get punished a lot more, but I feel like everyone always hops into it on accident. Like, they're like, oh, here's the cloud. I am drawn to it. Like,
dude, that used to be Hattori's sword down signature back in the day. If you saw a pro throw that out, you knew the other person was going to be like, haha, a sword down signature? Here comes my punish. And then they get hit by it and die. Yep. That was like every tournament, man.
All right, but as we get back into this game, we got I'll say this is almost a close game, but it looks like it's starting to escape the red team just a little bit, as this Hattori is taking quite a bit of damage, and Hattori obviously not the most defensive character in the game. Even with defense stance, I think she only gets back to average. So,
oh, neutral sig comes off the top. Java still throwing out stomp side airs. He ended up hitting his teammate with one of them. Hardymj just a little bit too deep in the push-off column. This has to be a KO. Oh, Hardymj, he jumps the gun just a little bit. You see the straight up dodge coming out from Java. Are we going to see a D-Sig? Pier was throwing him out before. It's going to be an Axe D-Light following up with the side air for the KO option. It is 2 stocks to 1, but Pier and Hardymj are absolutely fresh. Those clothes just came out the dryer.
All right, man. Yeah, I was a little, I was surprised that he was able to make that back, as you said, but it doesn't even matter, man. These are definitely fresh stocks. You know, got a little color palette change right there, trying to figure out what you want to put on the walls. Do you want regular white or off-white? Not completely sure yet, but
oh, dude, Hardy is just controlling the ground, throwing out the N6, throwing out the recoveries, the neutral airs. He only needs one move right now.
I was like, he really is just rinse and repeat right here. You know, do the neutral sig, back up, do it again.
Oh, Pier doesn't get the punish there, but they end up taking it. He does get the follow-up move off of that one, and that's going to be Hardymj and Pier taking game one largely on the back of Hardymj. They split the KOs down the middle 3-3, but out comes Hardy with the 724 damage.
All right.
Now we're going to see strength stance coming out from both Pier and Hardymj. Stingray coming in with the default stance. Doesn't even put one into that defense going from 4 to 5 like we see a lot of players do.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Hey, here we go. Right back into it. As we get over here. Now, this is a stage I don't get to see a lot of. This is honestly a stage that I ban regardless of who I'm playing against. But sometimes
absolutely
you need that stage. You need that. Well, you want that space. You don't really need it but you want that space in a way where I guess you can force 2 1v1s. This is what I feel like the stage is good for. You know, there's so much space to stand, and even though some of the space seems like false safety, like these side platforms, that's false safety for a lot of SIGs. It still gives you enough space for you and your teammate to either force 2 1v1s. Or at least force, or if you want to force 2 2v1s, you have a lot of space to knock someone away. Whoa, hold on now.
I don't even know what happened there. But Pier, even though he was the one who initially got sent down, I think he was even off screen at one moment, still turns it around, gets the KO, but Stingray finds the KO on the other side. And we're still relatively even here until Hardymj got that first KO, turn it around, hit 2, hit a third hit. He's going all the way to the other side of the stage, sidelight into the neutral signature. Ooh,
right.
Nice punish. Recovery? Oh, he didn't have a recovery.
I was like, what is he doing down there? Like, he didn't drop with any one move. He just, like, fast fell to the blast zone. It's like, hold on. But luckily, though, he was able to get back. No contest here on this Rayman. Speaking, oh man, that would have been a nice weapon toss.
Stingray doing his best to fight unarmed here. Ooh, you see that like max range. Side sig on Pier. Another one. Kind of an underrated signature. Not one that you can use like all the time. Like it's not neutral sig on Jaehyun like Hardymj's been using, or the pocket sand or anything like that. But still, a good signature nonetheless. Doesn't take a lot of charge time for you to get the full range on it.
All right. Trying to get back down. Hold on. Dude, this axe, I don't know why, but the axe that he's currently using looks smaller than every other axe in this game. Like, like I'm pretty sure it's just that cut in the middle, that V cut. Like, it just makes it look so small, but it is what it is. Here we go. Trying to get back to stage. We're trying to get some footing on the actual stage, not just on these platforms. Look at the way that the blue team is just controlling the main platform, or the main stage, as they keep forcing everybody out and up. Hey, up. The neutral air is going to hit, but not enough to take yet. This Rayman living on a prayer right now. Oh, well, never mind. Prayer's answered. Gone.
Hardymj, are they going to be able to turn this into a KO? And they do! The neutral light into Java picking up the side air. Java has been good with those follow-up hammer side airs.
For sure. Now, the real question right here is, can Pier do it? He's got some decent damage here on the board. And Rayman does have, I feel like he has some nice force on his SIGs. Got nice power just in general. So I don't want to count him out just yet, but he's, oh, that could have been terrible.
The follow-up was so clean, too.
Okay. Gravity cancel
side
sidelight.
Touches back down, though. Oh! Turns out, oh!
Oh, I thought the 3 pieces coming. Everybody getting duffed right now.
He's looking like the man with the iron fists here with those big old gauntlets on, just throwing out bombs.
Wait. Wow, at that, the easy cleanup.
Did he just?
He really did. He really did. Like, he got the double punch in there, and then that was the easy cleanup all in 1 second, basically. He got the recovery, dodge back down, got the down air, and then the immediate side air to go ahead and send him packing. What a play right here from Pier. And now we now we move on to another game where these guys are getting kind of far ahead.
Now, one thing that is interesting is I think Pier coming in that game didn't really do a lot until the end. Like, you look at his numbers, 4 KOs, which is solid, but 2 of them were right there at the end. He put out 485 damage, which is a decent number, but I think a lot of that, again, came from the end of that game. So he wasn't necessarily doing the work throughout the match, but he came in clutch at the end. It was that pure clutch or kick moment, and he clutched it.
Yeah, man, that's what you want to see too. You want to see these people, like, if you have the setup for you to win the 2v1, and you can actually make it happen, it feels good every time. Like, they were relatively damaged. He only had to get a couple extra hits to really get them. Wow, at this swap over here to the. I just said we don't see enough Jaehyun in America, and they were like, "We heard you loud and clear, TK." Got the triple Jaehyun and a lonely Rayman here as we get into our third game.
Now this is going to be the salty / flex pick where they're saying, oh, you want to play Greatsword? Yeah, we'll just play double Greatsword. We'll show you how annoying it is to fight you. But except it's two just regular swords on the field. Stingray is the only one who gets the Greatsword early on. Now Java grabs one. Hardy is the only Jaehyun without a Greatsword just yet.
All right. We'll see if this is, honestly, just got to see if this pays off, though. You know, when you get this much Jaehyun, like, hopefully it pays off. And it looks like it is. Immediately just walks over there and does it. Sig is going to find a smart. Cuts through that rock and cuts through that stock. Easy.
Oh, pocket sand, but he's going to get punished for it. Ended up hitting the onstage ground pound. Hits the neutral signature. Sends Java up to the top. They get the KO on Stingray as well. So it is very close in this game. Pier and Hardymj have just a little bit of a lead.
Oh, chase down. Speaking of the chase down right there, gets a little through. Oh! Oh!
I wasn't even looking at him. What happened?
He didn't count his jumps, I guess, because he just died. Like, he got the two-piece, fell through the soft platform, and just didn't do anything. So, I mean, he must have thought he had his jump. He's going to try to touch the wall, but realized too late and didn't get his recovery or his dodge out. Just gone. A stock gone at, I feel like he was at yellow, if that. And now he's put his team at a large deficit. Don't want to say that they're out of it just yet, though.
Now, even if they do take the loss here, they're still up 2-0 so far in this set. So a victory for Stingray and Java would put them up 2-1 in the set. Oh, there's the GC down heavy. Hardymj doing his best to get back. He does, but he gets caught. Oh, Java went over, picked up the weapon. Like, Hardymj got back safely, but then he ran into the Greatsword of Java and got taken out. It's 3 stocks to 2, but Pier and Hardymj have done a pretty good job on these final stocks here so far. Pier especially, they even evened it up now.
Yeah, quick even up now. See if they can actually take this to the bank. They definitely got rid of their debt, but they're trying to get a little profit now. All right. Double Jaehyun, I mean, I feel like it's a good pick if it's practice. I'm not sure how much they've decided to practice. Speaking of that, I mean, they kind of came out of nowhere with the amount of damage that just got put on right there. It was a 5-piece. He's gone. Oh, he got lucky.
This is going to be so tough.
Oh yeah,
for Pier.
2 great swords, and you can never dodge. I mean, it doesn't matter if you dodge 1, 2. The other one can just pick up that same combo and get his string started. So. Yeah, it looks like that swap paid off for him. The double Jaehyun. It was looking a little scary near the middle, but they got that double KO and a lot of damage onto Rayman all in like 5 seconds. So they picked it up, the pace very well.
So Pier, the lone non-Greatsword player, still sticking with this Rayman pick, hoping that they can have a little bit better luck this game. Stingray and Java going to stick with the Jaehyun, and Hardymj doing the same. Java picks up a Greatsword right away and already has Pier in the yellow. That is 50+ damage put onto Pier in like 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Oh, Pier's in the orange. That is 100+ damage put onto Pier in about 15 seconds, and Java's just spamming.
Yeah, he's not playing right now, boy. He is definitely hitting some buttons here, but... He got oh no. Okay, not gonna try to follow that up. Or does he? Never mind. Just kind of tricks him, I guess, and slaps him all over the edge as he kind of pokes his head a little too far up over the side. The double Jaehyun pick looking very strong here in the second game of the double Jaehyun pick. They might be able to get this to a game 5. It's gonna really put the pressure onto the blue team on what to do against this double Jaehyun. Now this is I feel like I like the idea of him going for the axe more than the gauntlets when it comes to fighting against these great swords, but you know, might actually need a whole swap of character here. He'll get a bow user out here or something if one of them play that.
Yeah, that's been something that we've seen several players kind of have the best luck with on playing against Greatsword. Like, everyone's talking about the bow, but it seems like just in actual practice, I think Axe players have had the best luck with dealing with Greatsword. So yeah, he will have to stay on this Axe probably the entire game.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm thinking like, I don't know, man. Like, if you wanted the bow, though, he'd have to play Azov. You wanted to keep, not sure how much Azov practice he has. I do like Azov when it comes to this this matchup, though. I mean, like, I feel like his Sigs stay out long and they cover a lot of space as well. And that's one thing that the Greatsword is good at, is covering a lot of space. So if you can cover just as much, you can actually get a nice little whiff punish in. But it doesn't seem like I mean, that's all Theorycraft. We don't even know if that man ever actually plays Azoth, but yeah, he is just getting marked. I mean, he's just getting tapped every time he hits the stage, every time he hits a button. It's a tink tink.
Now keep in mind that this Jae-Yun from Stingray and Java both pretty low-leveled character. This is one of Stingray's like bottom 3-level characters coming in at level 18, and Java's is coming in 1 level higher at level 19. So they're already beating out like one of the best Jae-Yun players in North America. Like you saw in the Mammoth Cup, everyone was talking about Hardymj. Hardymj, likely a top 8 placement in singles from Hardymj on the Jae-Yun. So this is Stingray and Java playing the weapon against one of the better Greatsword players in North America.
Yeah, but this is, I mean, all right, he's got to get back down to it. And that's the issue, is that, yeah, what do you do now? You got your short-range weapon. You got these, ooh. Okay, the dodge in place actually gets him through that. Doesn't matter, though.
Ooh, goes for the D-Light Nair instead of the D-Light Recovery. Picks it up, gets the KO off the top. Like, the only thing you can do is reach into Rayman's lore and just kind of hover as long as you can with your hair helicopter. Because you're not landing. Like, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, he thought he was on something right there, but... And that was a really good... I mean, that was a really good dodge. I will give that up. That was a really good dodge. Just did not seem to really matter after that. When you have this very dominant team over you, you know, you're trying to get back in there. You're trying to get back into the game. They're like, we're not trying to hear none of that.
Ooh, they almost ended up grabbing both weapons with that. Pier is going to be without a weapon. Goes for the D-Light into the recovery. Weapon Spawn's going to come back on stage. Java's going to yoink it. So Pier still without a weapon. More than 15 seconds now into this game. Another Spawn comes in the middle, but Stingray gets to it. Pier without a weapon for 20 seconds. And the count goes on. Forced over onto the left side. Spawn in the middle of the stage. Grabs it 25 seconds into the game. That is a shockingly long time to not have a weapon.
Yes. Oh. Okay, looks like he's sliding away from there. Hold on.
Oh, he's so done. They got his dodge. He was just so done.
Man, and so this has got to feel bad in 2 different ways. So, you know, obviously everyone's talking about, again, how good the Greatsword is. So you dominate your teammate, I guess your opponent, for the first 2 games. They swap over to what looks like a desperation pick, and it works.
Now, one thing I do wish we had is I wish this was a 3-man desk with Flambeau, because I love to hear Flambeau do some Greatsword commentary. He
hates on everyone. You want to hear that?
Yeah, he does. I do want to hear that, because he has so much more experience on Greatsword than like any other commentator right now. So I love to hear his Greatsword commentary.
That's facts. That's facts. He always be like, I can't believe you would go for that. I'll be like, bro, yeah. All right. All right, that's why we're sitting here, bro. That's why we're sitting here. All right. So, as we move forward, we have the game is kind of in the favor of the blue team. You know, as far as damage goes, but again, this is Greatsword. One bad dodge could get you 2 colors up, depending on how it goes.
And if he hits the right finisher, that could be Hardymj's stock gone,
yeah.
He's now in the orange. We've already seen Greatsword take orange stocks several times so far. Ooh, didn't have quite the right option out of the spot dodge. But Hardy then spot dodges and doesn't get punished for it.
Oh, yeah, that weapon toss was probably necessary. I'm pretty sure he was going to go ahead and try to start a recovery. And, you know, even though that recovery takes 20 frames to start, it is a very strong move. All right, he's trying to get back down to the ground. That was kind of expected, to be completely honest, but it wasn't. I guess he wasn't looking for the inside dodge.
Hardymj going for the sidelight into the recovery. Oh, Pier didn't see him coming behind. You saw Hardy rotating over. Neutral Sig. It is 3 stocks to 3, but Stingray's in a rough spot. Pier's in a rough spot, and Java might be in a really rough spot here, getting close to the red on his final stock.
All right, man.
They got to take out Java. They got to take out Java. That's the best hope here.
Yeah. They gotta get something going here. Oh, okay. This is even better if they can get Java right now. Java bobbing and weaving.
The man advantage. advantage. Oh, no, they didn't get the full all-the-way finisher. Oh, that's brutal.
No! Okay, no!
This is Pier against Stingray. He's got to come in clutch. He did it before in the 2v1. He's got to do it here in the 1v1. And he's unarmed, having to fight a greatsword. Not a good spot to be in. Can he get close enough? Stingray actually backs up to middle stage, gives Pier the weapon.
Man, Boomy in the chat saying 1v1 X teammates, a true showdown. That is facts. But he now has the greatsword. Now he just has to win the 1v1, but I mean, again, greatsword, one of those weapons you cannot make a mistake because every mistake is super costly. It's long. Oh my God, that would have been so nice. Don't think that would have taken the stock though.
Stingray really hasn't found hardly any openings. He's found like one hit, but he hasn't been able to convert it into too much. Pier just jumping away. I can't believe that Cider didn't hit. Looked like it was so close. They're basically even so far. Ooh, Pier's got to be careful with that. You do shoot a little bit faster on it after the buff. Recovery comes out. Pier could get juggled here. Oh, gets juggled with a second one.
I was like, not the third one. Oh, he was looking for it.
Yeah, he was looking for the grounded one.
All right. So one more of those, and that could be... Oh, okay. Oh, the weapon. He steals it. And the next one that he gets will be a sword anyway. This could be it.
Go. No. What? I can't believe he got away with that. Going in unarmed. He felt confident on it. Pier coming in clutch again in Game 5 after swapping over onto the Jae-Yun, trying to flex their greatsword power. Stingray and Java end up losing in Game 5, last stock red, against the lone Rayman, the lone non-greatsword player. Pier clutched out multiple victories today.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that, see, the biggest thing about this is that Pier, he had to make that, he had to take that win. Because after that weapon toss, I mean, the weapon toss didn't actually kill or KO Hardy, but it left him in a position where there was no other way for him to get back. Like, he was going to ground pound unless Pier was able to